everyone, welcome to Yasser TV, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm showing you guys what I bought recently, the DJI Osmo Pocket 4. It's essentially a, like most people use it for like vlogging and stuff like that, and obviously I do the football content and stuff like that, so wanted to bring it on the channel and show you guys what it is, what use I got for it, show you what I think of it so far. I only had it a couple of days, haven't really used it to what I want to use it for, so you guys are going to see it used more on the channel when I do more vlogs and stuff like that. But in the meantime, this is the DJI Osmo Pocket 4. You get one of these boxes inside. Obviously this is the creator combo. There's a newer version out that came out at the end of July, if I'm not mistaken, and this is, I think that one's called the 4 Pro or the 4P, and you have dual cameras at the front. This is the box you get. So let me just make sure I show you guys on the camera. You get, so this is some of the things that it has on there. It's 1-inch CMOS 4K 240 frames per second, 14 dynamic range, 16-bit D-Log, and D-Log 10 bits. Now I know this is very technical. Some people get it, some people won't get it. Some of you will want some basic information about this, and I'll tell you a lot more the basic information about this in a bit. It has 3-axis stabilization. I'll show you guys when I bring the camera out. So essentially it's like a gimbal at the top, 2 times lossless zoom, so when you zoom in you don't kind of lose that much of the information or pixels in the video or image. You have 107 gigabytes built-in storage, and you can also add the SD card into it. Now this is something that's new for the Osmo Pocket 4. In the Osmo Pocket 3 you don't have any built-in storage, and you have to get a built-in, you have to buy an SD card to add that too. Active tracking 7.0, intelligent focusing, so that's more tracking your target. So if you lock it into a person and he moves around, it can lock into that specific person. And Osmo audio 4-channel output. I don't necessarily know what that means. Is maybe you can have 4 different channels, but what's also good about this, it's linked to all the other Osmo stuff that you have. So if you have a DJI mic or anything like that, it seamlessly connects to it. Now these are some of the things that you get in the box. So you get the camera, which is the Osmo Pocket 4. You get the gimbal clamp, which protects it, a handle with a 1/4-inch thread, so I'll show you that in a bit as well. The carrying bag, which is a smaller bag. Oh, actually that's this one here. So that's the carrying bag. I'll show you that one as well. You will also get a fill light, which is essentially just a light that clips on at the top, a wide angle lens, transmitter, magnetic clip, magnetic charging cable, a magnet for your mic, a windscreen for your mic, which is like a cover to protect from wind noise and stuff like that, a mini tripod which you can attach to the handle, and a wrist strap and a USB-C cable. So that's all the box itself done. Nice, nothing on it really. Open the box. Now you get 2 bags in this. So you get, this is that portable carrying pouch, so that's this one here in the pouch. I'll take it out and show you guys. The second one is where this big one would be in, and the rest of it is stickers. So we'll get stickers. I don't really care as much about stickers, not in this one here, not in this particular unboxing. Now let's get into the next one. We'll put this one here, and this is the bag that was, well, the portable bag that was in it. Show you guys that one now. I don't really want to rip it, there's no need for it, you know what I mean? So as you can see, it's a smaller bag. I'm assuming this one only really holds your Pocket 4. Sorry if I hit the camera. Yeah, only hits your Pocket 4, and it has a little pocket here that you can put something else in, maybe a mic or something. But this is like a smaller version of this one. Now let's actually get into the unboxing of the big box. I'll show you everything that is in here. So I'll pop this one here. let's get into the unboxing. Now, while we're getting this, let me show you guys. This is how it looks on the inside. This was inside. Like I said, this is one of the windscreen cover things you can put on the mic. So that's black. This one's white or grayish. This is the mic that you get on the inside. I haven't really taken out the case because I haven't really found use for it, but I literally got this a couple of days ago, so I haven't yet found any reason. But as you can see, it's made this very well, it's a little bit woody in here, so it's a bit stronger here, but on the sides it's very soft. As you can see, this is what everyone's looking for, the actual gimbal. This is the lock that you had on the inside that I said you have to protect the camera, which is right in here. So let's actually get, before we go into the camera, pop down here. You have the fill light, and I'll show you guys how that comes on. Your wide angle lens, which you can pop at the front. We'll show you guys how to do that one as well. These are the magnets, so you have the magnets in there as well. I think you got 2 magnets, or a magnet and a clip. So this is the 1/4 inch extension, or whatever they called it. We'll take that one off as well, just to show you guys what exactly it is. So we'll do this one where we do some of the stuff to show the attachments and stuff that you can get on it. This is the tripod, so I will pop that one on as well. So I'll leave that with the phones on the right hand side. We'll pop on the camera. This is the strap. Pop that on this side. And this is the charger, which I think you use to charge the fill light, which was on here. And then obviously this is a USB type C from both sides. You can use that to transfer your video footage from your Pocket 4 to your computer, or to use it to charge it, etc, etc. Now, as you can see, that's all the pockets done in here. Now let me actually show you the camera recorder and some of the attachments that go on there as well. So now let's get into that. So with the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, the best thing about this is how small it is and lightweight. I don't exactly know the weight of it, but maybe if I could tell you guys on here, we can let you guys know that. You know what, I'll put the weight of the camera on somewhere down below, but this is it. Do you know what I mean? This is it. It says Pocket 4 on the side. I think this is the SD card slot on here. Haven't put one in yet, but okay, this is it. It has built-in microphone and built-in speakers as well, so technically you wouldn't need the microphone. However, with the microphone, noise suppression and stuff like that, it becomes a better thing, a better combination to use. And to be honest, the difference the microphone, this wireless microphone makes is immense. Like the noise quality, you don't necessarily have to put it at the front of your shirt. You could put it in your shirt and then just use the magnetic bit at the back here to at the outside of your shirt, and then obviously this becomes inside. It's not really visible, but still works really well. If it's windy, you can use one of these two windscreens to connect it to the top of this, and it reduces wind noise, which is great. Now let's go back to this one. You take off the cover, the protective cover. You do that by pushing this out, and that protects this here. You got a 5D joystick, a record button. That's what you have on here. You have a few more buttons in the Pocket 4, which are behind the screen here. Now to switch it on, all you do is flick it at the bottom, and then you have 2 more you have two more buttons here. One's like a shortcut or something that you can code, well, not necessarily code but customize, sorry. And here you got the zoom button, so if I press here once, it zooms in. It's trying to show me how to do certain things. So if you see, that's 2 times zoom. Press it back, 1 time zoom. If I press it twice, it's 4 times zoom. And you can already see how good the quality on this is. You can rotate the gimbal, go up and down. As you can see, with the 107 gigabytes of storage, you can roughly record around 4 hours 15, around roughly 5 hours of footage in 4K 30 frames per second. Here you can choose what. If you press on here, you can choose between, this is some of the things. Obviously it's touchscreen, photo, panorama. You can take a picture, you can take a video, low light if you're in a dark place, slow motion, which is another feature from this. So if we go into slow motion, you have the option of recording in 1080p or 4K, whatever speed. You have all the options to choose in what frames or speed you want to record. Swipe down, connect your mic, add profiles. Like these, it has endless things that you can add or remove from this, and you can also access it via the DJI Mimo app, so that's also great. And I'm pretty sure you can also transfer some of your footage from here to your phone. I'm not 100% sure about that one yet. I will figure that out and let you guys know in the future, but that's what I know so far. Yeah, you can flip the camera. If you press this twice, I'm pretty sure it centers the camera. If you press this it rotates the camera to us. You know what I mean? That's how it is. So if you press it 3 times, it rotates the camera to the front or to the back. Or you can just use the joystick to rotate it, which is great. This is the record button, this is the zoom button, and that is the... Now, you can also record, this is obviously landscape, horizontal. So this, it will currently almost switch off, but just before I switch off, I've actually switched it back on. So what I'll do is, we will go into just normal video, for example. Now it's 3K 30 frames per second. You can, like I said, switch it again, 1080p resolution, 3K resolution, and also the FPS, frames per second. But now it's doing it's just, you can literally record your short or whatever it is that you want to record in this, and it's the same thing where you can have it centered, you can have it non-centered, all that kind of stuff. Now it will now switch off. 1 second, it switches off, it goes into its resting mode, and you can put the protector back on, which goes in between and actually protects the camera and holds it in place if it's in the bag and stuff like that. Now, I said I was going to show you how some of the things attach, so let's do that now. So you have the tripod, which is very nice to use because then you can put this anywhere. Like, you can rest this anywhere when you're outside shooting a vlog or doing something, or maybe shooting a walk, you're walking by something, you can have this resting anywhere. Now, you can't attach this without anything else. So it doesn't just go onto the DJI Pocket 4. So you have to put the quarter extension. Now, this attaches to this through the bottom, so through the charger. So you plug this one in like this, clips on both sides. Clip it on from the side, so that's in place now. And I think you can insert the charger then through the back, so you still have access to the charger, which will be covered if you put anything else at the bottom through the back. Then you can attach this through the bottom like this. It's attached. You also get a better grip if you're filming, so you get a better grip to hold on to it like this. And also you can then also put it down like this when you're filming. Yeah, so that's how it works. You can put it in like this when you're filming. So that's some of the attachments that you can see that are in the box already. So you do get a tripod, and I'm pretty sure you can put it a little bit different if things, but usually you can put it on the table, record yourself talking to the camera, or put it on, I don't know, on something higher up and record something else, maybe traffic or anything. Maybe get certain shots that you want to film. You can do that like this. Now I've done this one here. We could do, let's do the fill light attachment and also the wide angle lens. Now you can get more filter lenses from places like Amazon or even DJI from the DJI store. So this is a wide angle lens, and I'll show you guys how to attach this now. So you switch the camera on, and let's say we go into, you rotate it towards us, you grab the lens, and all you do is you pop the lens on here, and now it's a wide angle. As you can see, the bit you can see more of me. So if I take it off, it's like this, and if you pop it back on, it's like this. So you get a slightly bigger or wider angle than you would normally. So you take it off, you can see the clock on this side moving, and you get a closer angle, and you can see more of my shirt once I clip this on. So you can see a bit more top of my shirt and see more at the front. Now if we move this to the front, you can see that you get like a wider angle even for the outside. It's nicer for vlogging or when you're walking around and stuff like that, so you can see more of the stuff. Now even now, to show you more about how it works when it comes to walking around and stuff, obviously I'm moving the camera up and down, and you can see the gimbal working hard to ensure that your footage isn't messed up, because there's a gimbal at the top, so it balances it. So that's great. And when it comes to the fill light, you can see that you have a magnet here at the back. All you need to do is take this out like this, put this one here, we'll put this at the back, and just do it like this, clips on at the back, your fill lights on, and now it's updating the fill light, which I didn't even know was possible, but yeah, that's what it's doing. There you go. So it's updated the fill light. We'll move this up a little bit, drop the gimbal down, and even if we flip this around towards us, now you can see we have better lighting. You can probably pop this down. You have buttons at the top here that allows you to change the lighting and to change the type of brightness for the lighting. Let's pop this up a little bit towards us so you guys can see it. You can change the color or the shades of the lighting here, and then you can also change the brightness level of the light of your choice. So that's great. So when you're vlogging and it gets dark, if you're recording something and it gets dark, this is what happens. This is what you do. So that's how the light works. So that's that. So yes, all of a sudden this does become a very large attachment. You know, it does all of a sudden become a very large thing from top to bottom, right? It's all of a sudden, it's not as small as you thought it was, but it's still lightweight, still very lightweight. So yeah, that's it. So then what I'll do, you can just turn it off like this. When you put it back in the bag, You can obviously take off the lens if you don't need that anymore. Remove this at the bottom. Very easy to take off once you're done or you want to put things back in its bag. Clip this back out to take this out, and this is back in its place, and you just put the protector on just to be safe, like always. You know what I mean, you don't want the lens or anything to be damaged. So this is that, and that's essentially it. So obviously, just to let you guys know as well, if any of you want to know this one too. And yeah, lastly, with the charger, this is the charger that you use to charge the mic that you get with it, with the Pocket 4. As you can see, magnet at the bottom. Tap that in, plug the charger in. It unfortunately is only a Type C, so you need to have something to plug the Type C into, whether it's your laptop or other devices. So yeah, so that's the review for the DJI Osmo Pocket 4 creator combo. I think, yeah, let me know what you guys think. Would you get one? Do you have any questions? Make sure you put that in the comment section below. And yeah, I'm out. Thank you for watching.